Hello, hello, and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. I am Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and pretty good fire starter as well. Thank you for being here. Today I'm here to do the general weekly reading for the sign of, I feel myself wilting, and I'll sit tall. Cancer, that crab. And this reading covers the period for October 22nd through to the 28th, 2017. Let's get right into your shuffle. This is a general reading, which may or may not resonate with some of you. This is a telling of the future. If it doesn't resonate with you now, come back a week after the fact and see if anything did. This is also for Cancer Sun. Please check out your moon sign, your rising signs through my other videos, because sometimes they'll mean more to you and resonate more than your sun sign will. And if you look at all three readings out there that apply to you, you get a bigger, clearer picture. Come on. I got messed up. I know it's for Cancer. Stop fighting me. You're just scaring me now. Yes, I talk to my cards. And yes, they talk back. Oh boy, do they talk back. Come on, this is for Cancer. Cancer. Any messages for Cancer? What's going on for Cancer? For the week ahead. Beginning today, actually. A couple hours behind, but they're getting there. This is the end of the line almost. 2 more to go and we're done. Oh, get out of my way. Get over there. And my lion, and my tiger here. Had him as part of the readings. Just once in a while. There we go. Peeking at you through the jungle here. No, we don't want to see those cards at all. Come on, give me. I'm not going to say it, because every time I do, it ends up being a rotten reading. So I'm not going to say anything. Come what may. That's all I'll say. We're tough with Cancers. That's why we have that hard outer shell. We're able to deal with just about anything life throws at us. Just about. We have to have that outer shell because we're extremely sensitive. Our feelings get hurt easy, we get offended easy, but you know what, you can dirty dog us and we'll bounce back like there's no tomorrow. We always do. We make it through. We never say die. We're probably the most emotional sign on the wheel as well. These are your cards. Wow. Our cards. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, darn it. I broke off the baby. No. Good thing I've got glue here. I can glue them back together. Okay. First card, beginning of the week, Cancer. Oh, nice. Ace of Wands. That's all about growth. And we all need that. Boy, do I need growth. I need growth in every way, shape, and form. Middle of the week. Really, the moon. Illusion. Love the artistry of this card. Mid to final week. Oh, this card has shown up 3 or 4 times in the readings. I don't like this at all. I'm going to be checking out, even though I'm the one doing the reading, but I'll be checking out my moon sign and rising sign, hoping for better. I will. All right, beginning of the week, we've got growth, Ace of Wands. Great card to have. It's a creative ace is what it is. It brings projects and work, ideas, travel plans right to the forefront, and they're going to take off now. So anything that anybody has planned, it's going to go in your favor. Communications are going to go well. So share your visions with people, bounce ideas off of them, persuade others, as Tarot so says Tarot, to get on board with whatever you have going on in your head, whatever plans you have. In other words, it's going to be easy to rally up support for whatever it is that you need. I'm hearing bank loans for some, going to apply for bank loan, and it should go fairly well without too many problems. Others, it's personal help, personal loans, coming from friends, support, financial support. I'm hearing asking people that you know for an investment into something that you have on the go. If you've been wondering if any plans that you have in place right now, this is almost like the wish card, But if you're wondering, if I do this, is it going to succeed? The answer is yes. That's why this part of the reason why this card is shown up for you. You get a resounding yes and meet with success. Your intuition is strengthening at this time as well, which is fueling your spiritual beliefs. You're feeling more in touch with the ether. You're feeling more in touch with the esoteric and the communications and the link and the bridge that is between you and spirit and the universe. You're becoming more well-informed, more learned, as they say. You're into it, like I say, your spiritual beliefs are really going to strengthen at this time. You're going to be, for some of you, beginning new journeys and beginning new adventures. And of course, the big word here is growth, fertility, fertile soil, fertile ground, fertile life, fertile seeds being planted in your life, so that things are beginning to, there's a subtle, I just heard a subtle shift in somebody's life, going around a corner. It's been a long time coming. You're going around a corner, and it looks like straight, paved road ahead of you. No foreseeable blocks or problems, but things are changing. There's change in the tide, we might say. The advice is to step into your power. Now's the time to invent, to talk, to create. Whatever you say now is going to be very well received. Keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success, growth, and fertility. Okay, your second card, illusions, the moon. All about illusions in the middle of the week. What the heck's going on, Cancer? Don't ask me. I have no idea. No, I really don't. I don't. Unless somebody tries to pull the wool over my eyes, and that's an illusion. That's something that's yet remained to be seen or dealt with. I don't know. I'll be on my toes this week, though, because of this card. I'll be waiting for it. Not looking for it, but be prepared should it come my way. And if something looks like a duck, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, but it's trying to feed me that it's not, it's a swan. A duck is a duck is a duck. It's a duck. Okay, there won't be no illusions as far as I'm concerned. This card so says, Tarot, that the moon always watches what it is that you see, and it questions it. The moon is questioning, what's got your attention? Where's your focus at? Why are you doing that? Illusions are going to float about when in doubt, and confusion can threaten to overwhelm you. Under the moon, as far as relationships go, are they going to stand the test of time? Your intuition may not be, it would seem that your intuition is telling you not all is as it seems to be, okay? Look below the surface is what you need to do. And that's the only thing you can do, is you're going to have to work a little bit harder to remove any blocks that are in your life. It's not going to come easy. We face blocks every day, small ones to large ones. Relationships, look, if you're just out there flirting, don't waste anybody else's time, especially your own. Yes, there's such a thing as having companionship, as long as you're both on the same page. You have to be on the same page. You can't, I'm hearing, don't be fickle in your compliments. Let's just say, for instance, if you're a man and you're out there, right? You're out in the world, and you use the same lines with every woman. So when the one comes along after going through many, and there she is, what do you got to give to her? That sets her apart from all the rest you said these words to, and used these lines on, paid these compliments to. What have you got left for her? And it better be something different that stands apart from all the other stuff that you've been up to and been going through. If she's special, and she's different, and she has your attention, you're really going to have to put some effort into it, because here's a news flash. This person knows what you're all about. At heart, a very good person, Cancer, but on the surface, there's this, and all it is, it's like a suit of armor. You don't want to offend anybody in case that's the one or that's the one. You want to tell them all the things that they want to hear. maybe what they need to hear. And for somebody out there, you're really darn good at it. But here's the thing. There's a lot of fickleness going on in there. So when does anybody take you seriously? You need to change your tactics, is what you need to do. You need to reach inside, look inside yourself, and bring out the real you of who you are, so that the right one comes along and she sees you as the one. All right? She sees you as the one, what you're really made up of. She sees beyond the facade. You better be ready to come back with something that's going to draw her in. All right? So that you'll have a chance and you won't miss that opportunity with somebody very special. Just the fickleness can get in the way and you can get a reputation real quick. Okay? So if... Anyway, I don't want to get too into that. Old memories could resurface for some as you try to work through the blocks. You're not wanting to make the same mistakes again. You're trying to learn from lessons learned in the past and implement them once again. Recycle these lessons that you've learned so you don't go through the same stuff again. The advice is to take the time to work the best way forward for you. Your intuition holds all the answers, really, it does. Your gut will never, ever, ever steer you wrong. Pay attention as well to messages that could be coming through in your dreams and your feelings as well, your waking feelings and your nighttime dreams. There could be messages in there, and actually pay more attention to your intuition and those nighttime dreams, if should they be messages, than your logic at this time. For this week, zero in on that, your intuition, never mind logic. Because logic is logic. Sometimes logic is subjective. It is. So there's that. Your keywords are the unconscious and dreams, visions, dilemmas, sadness, and the past. Mourning the past. All an illusion now at the present, all right? The past had its time. It belongs where it is, back there. It is over. It is over. Don't be held back into something that isn't even real to anybody else anymore. You need to stop. Turn your back on that stuff and start moving forward. You got to put an effort in. Okay. Wow. That card can go on for a long time. I got to read it in here. The last card, oh, Jesus. The Four Cups, and it's boredom. Oh my God. I know someone this fits. They just popped into my head. You know who you are too. Whatever. This is your card. Oh, Lord, it's more than boredom. If it was only just boredom, it is not. For some of you, this card is speaking to you. And the card brings forth, and Tarot is acknowledging that right now you're feeling extremely dissatisfied with everything across the board, not knowing what is needed anymore. I'm hearing, if I have to continue on this way, what's it going to take to help me get through this? What's it going to take for me to start to attract some happiness to my life? Because I shouldn't have to be miserable. If I have to stay where I am in this spot, then I should at least find some kind of way to be happy in this spot. If that's what the universe is saying to me, and that's what the universe says, you're stuck here for now, then can I find some way to be happy? And you don't even recognize what that is anymore. You have no idea. For those of you that are in relationships, for some of you, the relationship's hitting a boredom stage. Same old, same old. Nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing to look forward to. You've fallen into the routine. The relationship has fallen asleep. It's like your hand, that kind of falling asleep. It's still there, but all of a sudden it's gone numb and it's tingling and it's irritating you. It's that kind of a thing. That's just a metaphor that came forward. And for some of you, you're believing that there's no hope for a better job, a better love, a better life. You're retreating into your shell. Rather than reaching for what you need. As long as you're active and as long as you've got a heartbeat, there's always hope and there's always a chance. But you need to put a little bit of oomph behind your daily life, behind who you are, a little bit of more effort to get out there more. The advice is to look for inspiration. That's important. You need to be inspired. We all need to be inspired by something every day. Renew your faith. Okay? That the universe will bring you what you need as you need it. Renew your faith. Find hope again. Find faith again. Keywords are stagnation and despondency, disillusionment, self-protection, a need for change. And these two words at the end are meant just for you, Cancer. Stubbornness and rigidity. All right? It's easier to stay where we are, right? Than it is to wander out into the big old world of the unknown. The unknown. Some people embrace the unknown because they find it exciting. These are risk takers. We've got a real loud crotch rocket that's coming here. I can hear him coming from up the road. He's going to get real loud when he goes through here. Here he comes. Good Lord. You might not hear him, but I do. Slow down. Anyway, it makes my hair stand when they're going too fast and they got this stretch along here and they open her up. But anyway, some people embrace the unknown. They like the risk taking. They like living on the edge. They like the uncertainty of things. They find it exciting. It makes their heart pump harder, blood rush through their veins, and they feel alive. And then but we're talking real strong Cancers here, and we retreat, we pull back, we pull in. We like what we know. We like our surroundings to be familiar. We're not opposed to growth. We just don't want strange. Being somewhere strange, being around strange people, for me, it unsettles me. I don't like being in the dark. I like to have some kind of a heads up to what's coming at me. Yeah, I like exciting and I like fun and all that stuff, but familiarity is this is my world. This is what I know. This is a sure thing right here. Out there, it's none of those things. Anything could happen. Anything could go wrong. Murphy's Law could kick in. Anything could go wrong. But you need to... It's been going on too long, Cancer. I take that advice myself. It's been going on way, way, way too long. You need to start spoiling yourself a little bit. Even just a little bit. It'll give you a bit of an oomph. Spoil yourself. Spend a little money on yourself. Take yourself to places you would never have gone before by yourself. You don't feel like cooking tonight? Order in or go out to eat. You know, go through a drive-thru, go into a restaurant, whatever. You know, bring a book, bring a newspaper. If you're sitting alone, you don't look so pathetically alone. Like the movie with Steve Martin and the lonely guy. You know, he goes into a restaurant, he's trying to act all comfortable and cool, and he doesn't want to attract attention to himself in this beautiful dining room. And all of a sudden, boof, there's a spotlight on him, and he's sitting there all by himself looking forlorn, morose, pathetic, alone, 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 alone. The word screams alone. And some Cancers really need, and they thrive off of companionship. They identify half of what and who they are through the other person in their life. And if there is no person in their life, no mate, no partner, they're completely at a loss. Part of that is there's this inner fight going on when you really don't want to know yourself that much. You don't want to know yourself that well. You may not like what you find. But you need to start with something small, something as small as just enjoying your own company, doing something just for you. You don't need anyone else's permission or consideration. You have that freedom. But do something that is fun just for you. Feed yourself first. When you feed yourself first, you grow. You become more. And who you already are becomes more enhanced, just at a different level and in a much better way. Anyway, Cancer, that was your reading. I still feel a bit of the turbulence for somebody out there. And no, I don't know if that's my friend, whatever. I don't know who this is for, but there's a message there that's channeled to come forward for somebody, that you need to begin with yourself, being nicer to yourself, kinder to yourself, treating yourself like you are the other half of what you feel is missing in your life. Enjoy your own company. And you know what? That comes off and exudes confidence and comfort, assuredness, and you know what? That's a big turn on to other people. They'll be drawn to that because you're so comfortable with yourself, but yet you're wide open to everybody else and very welcoming. That's a hard place to get to for some. Cancers can do that, though, so good luck with that. So I hope this reading helped you. I hope that you've taken something from it. I hope it's given you a little bit of guidance, and Tarot's brought you to the right place. For everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you to all YouTube subscribers. You guys are really, really awesome. Thank you. That word just seems to fall short, but thank you. Also, let me see here. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do. Also, you will not find Bay of Funny Fortunes on Twitter any longer. I closed that account down because my account got hacked, and whoever hacked it was posting pornography on my behalf under my name. So I don't care about Twitter. I don't care. I wasn't going to fight to keep that account and clean it up, and I shut it down. So anyways, you can still find Bay of Funny Fortunes on Google and Blogspot, YouTube here. Also under groups in Bay of Funny Fortune on Facebook. It is a closed and private group with like-minded individuals like yourself, just like me. You do not have to do this walk alone. As I've been saying, come on in and join the tribe. It's a great place to be. It's closed and private. You can leave anytime you like. Nothing's expected of you. So if anybody else is, did I say private reading? I don't think I did. If you want a private reading, I do offer this service. The information for that's found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through it once. Grab my email that you see there, and you can ship me off an email, and I'll get you taken care of. My time frame is roughly in about 24 to 48 hours. You will have your reading in your possession. I take care of you as fast as I can and give you the best that I have to give as well. And sometimes, a lot of times, that means me taking a rest and literally laying down and taking a rest before I even do a private reading, so that only the best comes forward. So anyway, if for everybody else, if you're ever looking for me, you don't find me here on my spot on planet Earth. This is my spot. You'll find me walking on the beach down below, along the water's edge that hold the mighty as high as tides on the whole planet, the beautiful, the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. And either or, find me down there, find me here. Chances are you're going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. Peace, and as always, so you can share the light outside. All right. Hope you have a great week, and hope to see you all back here next week. Bye for now, Cancer. Don't lose the hope. You'll come out of the dark. You'll come out the other end, and you'll be better for it. Bye for now.